should definitely be recording, and there's a file. Yay! So, decided to be a little different. Normally I load up the game because it can take a little bit to load. But I just want to point out a couple things. One is it now actually identifies Earth Rising right there in the menu. But also, if you look down lower left, you will see version 1.42.74707. The previous parts were all at 1.40. In case you can't tell, this is the, is there really a difference here? Huh, there is. Alright, I'll go with this one. The fourth part, Earth Rises, has gone live. So, yeah. And also, since I finished the Aftermath DLC, I wrote up I probably got around to writing the review, the introduction, and the part for Aftermath. Now I can do Return of the Like Sites, and once I finish that, I'll write that up. And then the Syndicate, and write it up, and then Earth Rises, and write it up. But it's also, this does mean then, that we could run into Earthrise's missions. Kind of like how I ran into Aftermath. Yeah, there's a Return of the Like Sites mission in there. And a Syndicate mission during the main campaign. Oh, and I don't want to forget to mention that the key was provided. Yeah, and... yes. That actually does remind me of something else. So, I had forgotten, I actually did get early access to the game. I was provided with a key early. So yes, I did buy a key. And it is best considered, but it did completely slip my mind. I didn't notice until I checked what the release date was of the game and saw, wait a minute, my review went live the same day. Oh, I had early access. I completely forgot. I keep track of the games I do get keys provided to me for, but not when I get them. So... sorry about that, but yeah, so the key was provided by Stardock that I used so I could do that review. I did just also acquire a key normally, so it's still a little weird, but regardless, thank you Stardock for the keys. For the base game to let me in early, and for the key for the expansion. Yeah, I would have just shared that key with the hardware reviewers, so if any of them wanted to add this for testing, they could. One thing I will admit I did not do is look to see what other... that's kind of neat. That's a freighter, it looks like. An Earth freighter. But I didn't check to make sure of other patch notes. Sorry. I've been focused on other things. And by other things I mean the review of the DLC.
Welcome back, Captain. Great.
Can I?
You also have 10 units of francium, because we're not going to get far without that. Now this is something. Very impressive, Captain. But I don't think it's quite powerful enough.
Really?
Our planned colony ships are going to require something a bit bigger than this.
So that explains how why does they don't take that.
Maybe
okay.
You will. Yeah. Anything else, Captain? Go get them, whoever or what.
Okay. I figured it was worth trying since I'm using the that mysterious hyperdrive. I don't do that nearly as well as Moe Amsterdam. But I do remember, and I'll check also just to be certain. Yep. Yeah, so that's setting the defenses. Yeah. That's what I have to do next. And there's an actual cruiser. Oh, by the way, I wanted to visit Earth to make sure I had all my fleet topped off, at least as much as I could. Yeah, and everyone is in good shape.
Captain, thanks for coming.
You're
Star
welcome.
Control has been discussing this station's recent encounters with the Kazanti, and the general state of the region following the Scrive War. We have come to the conclusion that this starbase and indeed all future human outposts, must be far better defended.
Yeah.
As humanity's ambassador, we would like you to approach some of the friendlier aliens in the area and ask them to assist with the defense of humanity's outpost here.
Okay. Just, do we want to ask the Mowlings? I want to... I mean, we want the Starbase to survive, right?
Of course it does. You're a natural diplomat. Getting our allies involved at this early stage of the Deep Horizons project will have a number of benefits. The most important of which is that we can show humanity is not acting unilaterally. Star Control has suggested we begin the process with some of the friendlier aliens in the area. And not the, tank-based ones.
Meaning the Draken.
Emissaries will soon be arriving from some of the local civilizations. Their ships should be entering the system shortly, Captain. We'd like you to talk to them. See if you can get them to help. Take care, Captain.
Pinthy? Oh, and the Mouquet up there. Of course I want the Pinthy here. Hello. Oh, it'd be nice if you could talk. Yes? It's not that abrupt. Oh. Alright. So this is why I had those missions. That's why I went, oh! So, the Mouquet I should also be fine with too, because I already did a mission for them. It's Mek and Taiwan that I haven't done anything for yet. But, yeah, this one that I did for them. Wait, didn't I? No, that was an Aftermath mission, wasn't it? Boy, I wish these things were sorted. Oh, no. Okay, that was an Aftermath mission. So I'll still have a Mouquet mission due. There's a Taiwan ship there. And there's a Mek. Okay. Hello. Thank you. It's not always easy, but... I feel like this is the safest one. Ouch.
Hey, Captain. I've been thinking about our mission, and as always, treachery. I think I have a way of tricking this trippy Moke into helping us. We'll need a Lexite ship, though. We have those blueprints around, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's use those to build one. Then leave it with a friend of mine in Ypsilon, Indy. He'll use it to, convince our tentacled friends to help us.
Captain, I don't like the sounds of this at all.
Oh no, you wouldn't. You're not fun that way. Relax, my damn friend. No one will get hurt.
Let's talk to Mac. I have how much? Yeah, it wasn't even a dent. I'm almost at 1 million. Alright, Taiwan, you're up next. Now come on, best friends, what are you gonna say I have to do for you? Uh-huh. Damn. Yeah, it's time home, yeah. I honestly have no idea. I don't want to just look it up, I'm just thinking. I feel like it should be this one, though. Ah. Yeah, that is kind of too... Thank you. is that ship? Is that a Menkmak ship? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just do that. Kind of funny to see the freighter freaking out like that. Is that the ship of some kind, I think? Now, one thing I do want to mention that I'm curious about with the Menkmak, because this is the second time, at least, where it's a, oh yeah, I could just buy, yeah, I bought the Ancient One's egg from them. And how they're always like, oh wow, you paid that? Like, could I have negotiated them down? I was like, I got the money, I don't mind not taking that chance. That trying to negotiate down would just, you know, make it them not sell it.
Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
But, yeah. You kind of wonder if I could have negotiated down. Oh, yeah, that's... I thought it was going to be on a planet.
This looks like the freighter, the Taiwan emissary. No sign of the crew. Escape pods are all missing, so maybe they got away. Computer here suggests they were boarded by a Kazanti raider. Weird. We're in the cargo bay now, and it doesn't look like anything is missing. Do I dare open one of these crates? I dare. Well, that's weird. It's furniture. Chairs, couches, rugs. But like human furniture. I can't imagine any of this stuff existing on Taiwomia. It'd all get gooped up. Well, we'll load it all up now. That's the job, right? The weird, weird job.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, you know, clear out the rest of this. They can wait a little bit. I wonder, maybe that's like an old television set or something. Because I mean, it's like, why would they want human furniture? But I do hope that there's an alternative to tricking the Muke. You know, like just doing a mission for them. But I also find it interesting, and we'll see how this bears out, that currently this has started off like Aftermath in that we're doing stuff concerning the base, the new star base, and I'm just wondering if it's then going to have like the observers or something happen that pulls me elsewhere. So it's like two different parallel efforts, parallel plots going on. But there's also part of me that feels like, wait, why are they upset about us going to this new system? I mean, it's like, we just saved this section of the galaxy, and you're upset that we have established our first colonies and first starbase outside of our home system. Given what we've achieved, why are you so worried? Or why are you giving us grief over it? Plus, there's also, it's like if you're actually worried about our behavior or something, you'd want to be involved with what we're doing. So I'm trying to, I got an itch in my eye, so I'm having to was rubbing that and also trying to control the lander with the other hand. But I mean, I'm serious though. It would make more sense to be involved at the starbase, because then you can influence the starbase potentially. And there's also the whole I mean, I didn't want to press that with the Taiwan, but the whole you guys have far more territory than we do, and we've achieved something none of you have. I think we can expand some. But then it also would be funny if it were alright, you know what, we'll just go talk to the scribes, since, you know, we did kind of kick their asses. We're just going to start annexing those systems. Because, I mean, you'd have to think that at least some of the scribe would be like, we can't stop you. Damn it. You're getting these. I mean, realistically, you know, the whole, let's not worry, you know, guys, let's not worry about trying to be near Earth. Let's just take all that. Because if these guys are going to be mean to us and not really help us, if we start doing that, be a bit more aggressive with it, they're going to be more inclined to work with us potentially. Because again, it's the whole, if you're worried about it, you get close to it. Especially when it's your friends. Because that way you can try to have some influence. It's when you abandon a project, that's when things can start happening to it that you don't necessarily want to happen. Because you're not there to help steer the ship, basically. I'm just in the mood to clear off all the planets here. Yep, wrong button. For some reason, I thought hitting escape. I don't know why, but for some reason, the translation in my brain for desired outcome and action was hit escape. And there's probably the rock structures to shoot. Yep, they're coming in. It is weird that they take more than one. I feel like that is not necessary. Alright. Huh. I was expecting something along the lines of you gotta work more with the Muke, not a just leave it as is, or do the Menkmak mission to trick them. Because I do want them here, I just don't want to trick them. Let me try talking to them again. Yeah, they're still here. Okay. Looks like I don't have a choice. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try going to the homeworld and talk to them. I have a feeling it won't work, but I'll still try. And I'll do the mech thing. Because I have a feeling, because I didn't have an option to try to convince them that it is this is what you're left to do.
Welcome back.
So let me get a Lexite ship. Jump over here.
Many Playful Squares Federation members? Certainly. What did you want to discuss? Is there anything else?
No, that's all.
Federation.
I was just remembered something I wanted to check. Oh, no fleet status. Oh, well, no, I'll leave it. Oh no, they're labeled as hybrids, not defenders. Got it. I want to correct that. Okay. I thought they were labeled... Alright, as defenders, but guess not. Okay. From what I already wrote in the review, I thought they were named like the Taiwan Defender, Mukkei Defender, and such, so I wanted to check. Alright, so where am I supposed to take this thing? Nope, not that one. This one. I don't even know where that is. It shouldn't be far. And just to be on the safe side. That would be his friend. I wonder how the Mukkei on board is going to complain. And I think if this were real and could actually respond, I'd be like, hey, unless you've got a better idea, this is what we got. Okay, I don't want to do it, but we need to convince them. If they just gave us a mission to prove our trust, that would be great. That wasn't an option. No, I understand that. Okay. That lightning is hurting the frame rate. One thing I feel like admitting about this Mech mission is I could see it actually making things worse.
Captain, we found a strange-looking ship. At least, I think it's a ship. It looks similar to those ancient star bases we can dock with. Looks like we can activate it, but we currently don't have any fleet space. We should come back and pick it up later.
Oh, that's annoying. Like, legitimately, it is so annoying. Well, actually, hang on. I'll probably lose that ship. So I just really need to remember about this. But it also is weird, because, like, I can... You know, other ships I find just go into, like, the reserve. Why can't this one? But in theory, I turn over the ship, I'll have a slot, can go back, get it. In theory. Oh, great. Are there... I don't see anything suggesting drones. Oh, no, I see him now. Well, one of the tower things. Whoop, and there's also some right by me. At least their aim is bad. There are quite a number of worlds in the system, aren't there? Oh, that was a drone. Not a thing to pick up.
Captain, we found something here. Looks like an old
does?
abandoned settlement.
I think that scaling's off.
Our translator here seems to think it says Botany Bay.
Oh, dear
That's
God.
weird. There's not much here, but we could salvage what we can. Or just leave it. Maybe future tourists can enjoy the place. Up to you, Captain. Good thinking, Captain. I like it.
I've seen that episode and that movie plenty of times. I know better. Only thing is... Hang on. Land it. Then I'll check. Yeah, they don't have SETI Alpha. Legitimately, I'm not. If you don't know what that is a reference to, I'm not touching it. Alright? If somebody is watching this and it's like, what is it? I don't get it. Say, ask the question in the comments or look it up. Look up Botany Bay in science fiction or sci-fi. Look that up. That should get you to it. Or just ask in the comments. If I see it, and I probably will. It's like, I don't get many comments on these videos, any of my videos, so it's like, generally, unless it's say just, oh man, this is cool, I will reply. But it's like, if you ask, I will answer. And I will do my best to be respectful as well. I mean, it won't be a shaming thing, it's just a, right now I feel, that's just, to me, that's something you should just know. It's like, it's part of my growing up pop culture. I grew up in an older household, let me put it like that, though. Like, I grew up with the Dick Van Dyke Show. It hadn't been on television for years, it's all reruns, but it's, yeah. And no, that is very true. Like, part of the reason we even got cable at one point when we did was because the Dick Van Dyke Show was on, and so that we could record it. Now we have since bought it on DVD and then on Blu-ray. Very, very good and classic sitcom. My brother was brought up on Three Stooges and Marx Brothers. I was also brought up on Marx Brothers, just, not as heavily as him. But Marx Brothers, those are easy movies to recommend. I mean, personally, I'm not as big a fan of some of the earlier ones where they were more like those stage plays made into movies. Like Coconuts doesn't do as much for me. Monkey Business, same thing. Horse Feathers is entertaining, but Go West, Big Store, Duck Soup. I mean, you can't go wrong with Duck Soup. What else? What others are really good? If you want to skip Love Happy, I think most people are good with that. Oh yeah, Night at Casablanca. That's also quite good. But it is also that, like, to me, Go West, Big Store, and Duck Soup, those would be the main three. That's like, if you have to watch only 3 of the Marx Brothers movies, make it those 3, in my opinion. It's been a while since I've watched them. I should really watch them again. I do have them. Oh, I forgot about one, Night at the Opera. Oh no. Ooh, if I keep it to just 3, okay, you can drop the Big Store, and I really do enjoy the Big Store, but I recognize that Night at the Opera would be considered better. At the Circus is another really good one, but yeah, Night at the Opera is it's special. I'm also just thinking, what other, like, old classic movie kind of stuff or classic television stuff was I brought up on? I mean, it's weird. Legitimately, not much else is coming to mind as, like, this stands out. I mean, yeah, I knew, like, I Love Lucy, but it's more Dick Van Dyke Show that I would say I was brought up on than I Love Lucy. Missed it. Similar kind of thing with Leave It to Beaver. I think I did see some of that when I was growing up, but mainly it would have been other things. Did watch some of the Jack Webb stuff, the Dragnet, Adam 12, Emergency. Which, one thing that's so interesting about Emergency is how that was a show that had an impact on society. And for anyone wondering, all 3, Dragnet, Adam 12, and Emergency, were dramas that Dragnet and M12 are, like, they used police files to tell stories that actually happened. Obviously with names changed to protect the innocent, that was, one of the cards that would be up, like, in the credits, saying that, although also with Dragnet it was actually spoken that what you were about to see, or what you have just seen, did happen, but the names were changed to protect the innocent. Emergency, though, never really said that, so it was much more the actual drama kind of show than as opposed to the greater realism meant for Adam 12 and Dragnet. But it was following EMTs, whereas Adam 12 was following two cops in their squad car, and Dragnet was detectives, two detectives, Joe Friday and oh, why can't I remember his name, Harry Morgan's name in that? Friday was Jack Webb. Officer Gannon. I can't think of his first name. But Emergency was paramedics, and it actually, because that was at a time when, well, paramedic programs were not throughout the country yet, but also CPR, I want to say, was something that wasn't even commonly known, but that show helped spread the awareness of it, and like you can legitimately say that it saved lives because communities started wanting to have paramedic programs there and also wanted to start learning CPR and such. It really did have that kind of impact on the world, well, on the nation. Alright, was it that one? I think it was this one that had the ship. Hopefully I'll be able to pick it up now. Yeah, this is it. See, the thing is, I don't watch a whole lot of television today, but a lot of that I do is actually classic television.
We're back at that weird ship. Looks like we can activate it. We'll take it back to the fleet and see what we can do with it.
Precursor probe. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright. Fleet status precursor probe. Oh, it's kind of tiny, but cloaking device and octometer. What the heck? Recharge, acceleration, turn rate, top speed. Damn! That thing's got some engines on it, it seems. Yeah, for now, head there. Well, actually, no. Take it back. Head here. I might be able to try it out if I visit the series thing. Oh, wait, hang on. I can clear this. But yeah, so some of those shows, you know, like I can watch it now, so I don't necessarily think of them as childhood. But also some of them I don't think I watched Pam Mace when I was a kid.
Six Fuel, welcome back.
I may have watched some Gunsmoke when I was younger if it was on. Because my dad certainly would have watched it, and I would have watched it with him probably. What other classic television? I know it's weird, the idea of talking about classic television while playing a science fiction game that, you know, just had a new DLC for it release. But it's got some classic references in it, so... Although, too, most of them would be like Star Wars, Star Trek kind of stuff. And I couldn't tell you, well, I would also recognize Stargate. I wouldn't be able to cover anything like Babylon 5. I've never seen that. My brother watched that. I did not.
Is there anything else?
Oh, wait, I wanted fuel. Ooh. What the hell is this stuff? It's 3 radioactives. What am I looking at? I need radioactives. I need lots of radioactives. What is the? I mean, hey, okay, I'm taking a screenshot of this. Hopefully I remember that this should be considered a return the Lexites? No, sorry, not return the Lexites. Earth Rising thing?
Is there anything else? Exception, civil fed.
But it's funny, because in what part was it? There was a part not that long ago when I was complaining, why is that, you know, there's like nothing to buy there. It seems kind of wasted how this UI is set up. Now there is something to buy. I just have no idea what they are. Alright, so here's the series training facility.
Captain, the Mukay emissary in Epsilon Trireme has radioed us requesting our help with an attack.
I'll go right there. Ah, well. It said they were drones, so I think I'd be more comfortable with destroying it than just shutting it down, because, you know, that would imply complicity if I know the password to shut it down.
Well, look at that, Captain. A Lexite ship is attacking the Mukay emissary. We should move in to defend it, I guess.
No, I'll do it myself. Let's use this one.
Captain, we should check in with the Mukay emissary to discuss this attack and collect the reward which we've earned. Sorry, this is all making me feel a little bit filthy.
Yeah. Oop, hang on. Great. Ah. I am really hoping there's a way to not.
I'd be a little cautious about this. The Federation recognized those space whales as an unusually delicious species. There are addictive compounds within their flesh. Although the hunting and destruction of them is still legal and encouraged, Mukay have long been forbidden from eating them. It's a little unusual to see a Mukay so interested in them now. There's no harm in finding and slaying the whale, but be careful when you return to this emissary. You don't want to violate any Federation laws. Unless you do.
No, I actually don't want to violate any laws. I do want to see if I can pilot that ship in there to see what it's like. What I'm really hoping is that I could get a fake corpse and not kill the thing. You know, to put it simply, I want the Mookie to help me, but at the same time, they're being jerks right now, and I'm kind of comfortable with tricking them if it's not badly.
Welcome back and back to human space. Get captured by aliens and tossed into any zoos yet? You might be right. What sort of trial would you like to run?
Oh, that's what that does. I don't care much for it. I'm glad I have it, but I don't care much for it.
Great. So, would you like to run another trial? No problem. Can I do anything else for you? No problem, Captain.
Alright, where the hell do I need to go? Okay. Oh, I've already been there. Since I can just warp there, I'll do that instead. But I'm first going to take that thing out of my fleet. I don't think I need it. I don't think it's worth it.
Six Fuel, welcome back.
Yeah, I guess, since that's what I had in there before. This part of me is tempted to talk to the measured, but I have a feeling it would be to no purpose. Why would I have been in this system before, though? That is something I'm curious about. Oh, that's Space Whale. Okay. I'll take care of these places first, though. The worlds first, then deal with it.
Looks like a scribe colony. Or what's left of one anyways. Still smoking. Nothing but rubble left in this one. These weren't military buildings either. Not that that stopped the Exraki from hitting them again and again and again. Well, if we didn't know it yet, it should be pretty clear by now. The Exraki really hate the scribe. We'll see if there's anything intact worth saving.
Gotta love doing flips in the lander. Boo-boo? Boo-bo? Hey, boo-boo. I'm smarter than your average bear. I know I did that very badly. And you know, that's also something else. When I was thinking about the classic television, I didn't think about the cartoons. Also thinking, how much would I have actually been able to watch Bugs Bunny and such? I mean, I definitely know it. What's Opera Doc is a true classic. I'm kind of left wondering, are there any modern shows that would arguably be targeting kids that try to achieve what, you know, a cartoon like Bugs Bunny with What's Opera Doc tried to, which was to, in a very fun way, so a child would enjoy it, introduce some classic opera that's very respected. You know, Wagner operas are impressive works. I remember in a class I once took, one of the things that was mentioned about Wagner that made him different compared to many other opera composers was that the singers would actually have to compete with the orchestra. But there's also some stories about opera singers that for Wagner would actually, like when they get off the stage, either at intermission or just they were off because they didn't need to be on for the current scene, they would eat a steak because it takes so much energy to be able to sing a Wagnerian opera. I know the Animaniacs, they actually had, and this is also one thing that back with like the classic Bugs Bunny and such, they had full orchestras at their disposal. So did Animaniacs, which undoubtedly that was helped by the fact that Steven Spielberg, if he wanted something, he got it. But also a fun fact, if you had an idea for something and you wanted Steven Spielberg to do it, and it was like a movie, it would go to his people. This may not be the case more, but if it were a cartoon, it would go to him. He would review those himself. And that because Animaniacs was Steven Spielberg was executive producer, and still is. They're bringing it back. They're doing more of that with the original cast as well, which is really cool. I definitely grew up with that show. That was a fun show, and also helped the whole, because the Warner siblings, 2 boys and a girl. I'm obviously a boy. I have a brother. I have a sister. So we were the Animaniacs. Legitimately, one Halloween, that's how we dressed up. Man, that was a fun show. As was Pinky and the Brain. And you don't see him like that anymore, really. Which is kind of a shame, that level of quality, that you don't see it like that anymore. It is very red on that side of the planet. No radioactives. This whole system, no radioactives. Found degenerate matter, but no radioactives. Alright, so I'll be able to deal with the space whales soon. And by the way, I am also a little concerned about this mission because that ambassador I don't trust. Like, even separate from what the Mouquet on board was saying about the whole, yeah, you can still hunt them, but they're illegal to eat. How it felt very much like a, you do this for me, and then I will, very much a quid pro quo kind of thing. It's like, why? That there's something suspicious. But let's talk to this thing.
There it is, Captain. A big old space whale. Maybe a big, young space whale? I honestly don't know much about space whales. Seems a shame to have to kill it. But I guess if you want to forge an interstellar alliance, you've got to slay a few space whales. That must be an old saying around here. Can do.
Damn. So it is straight up, you have to be a bad guy. Huh. Nah, I'm no. Since I can't get out of it, I'm out. I am out. I do not want to just do this wanton killing. I mean, it's one thing to trick them if nobody gets hurt. Even then, I didn't really want to do it, but not down for it. Yeah, I'm probably right that there won't be anything with the measured.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't want to hit sell. I want to check here. What can I buy? All right, there.
So, bad news, everyone. Although the Taiwan have...
Oh. That's annoying.
So, bad news, everyone. Although the Taiwan have been considered and rejected by only 15% of sentient and near-sentient beings in the region since our introduction to the Scribe Empire, implying there's plenty more to go, there's kind of a problem with that. You see, at current rates, we will exhaust all potential friends within the next 400 years. And worse, once that point is reached, it's looking like we will not be able to find more sentient and near-sentient beings to exhaust. This is a direct result of the hyperspace map problem. The Taiwan is somewhat unique in this region, in that we independently discovered hyperspace travel ourselves. Most of our drier peers had the technology given to them by the Scribe. As we found out ourselves, and as our peers in the region were taught, the topography of hyperspace is substantially more complicated than the typical two-dimensional representation it's presented in. Mapping hyperspace requires incredibly costly computational and measurement expense. And working independently, we have been unable to map anything beyond the nearest stars to Taiwomia. Since our discovery by and forcible friendship entering relationship with the Scribe, all Taiwan hyperdrive travel has been done using the Scribe-provided sector maps. Really just the one. Scribe Sector 003. Given the expense required, we're not even sure how the Scribe managed to map this much, or even further. Some kind of subterfuge or mild genocide involving theft seems possible, as our people will not likely have the stomach for such endeavors. It would behoove us to keep an eye stalk out for more honest means of acquiring hyperspace maps, or to exhaust potential friends at a slightly slower speed. It will probably have to be the map thing, though.
Okay. I'll listen to the other one once I'm in here because the music dies down.
The Eternal Wars are a poetic misnomer first applied by the manner of their discovery. Erpach's researchers leading a Pan-8 group from the Science Council were studying the quasi-degenerate worlds, which litter this region, operating under a hypothesis that their formation was the result of millions of years of an unknown geonuclear process. This eternity of action was eventually revealed to have instead been the result of a single, immensely violent action. Historical records, always hard to come by when considering the precursors, revealed hints pointing in the same direction. A war of immense destructive energy was once waged in this region. Who the precursors were fighting is completely unknown. There have never been any traces of a civilization which could rival them. Precursor technology or artifacts also have never made mention of a war, or even any interactions with another culture which they would consider a peer. It is possible all such records were wiped out, making this a war of complete destruction. But this runs contrary to the perceived good humor of the precursors readily present in their artifacts and technology. Theories quickly become speculative from this point on. The lack of even the slightest mention of who the opponent was suggests that the precursors were possibly fighting amongst themselves. Another possibility is that they were fighting an enemy who was not from this space at all. This theory is not endorsed by all members of the Eight, but it is worth noting here that we have heard rumors the Erpachs have dedicated considerable energies to the study of it.
Okay.
It's this place. We have a colony on Stardock. If you want to stop by and say hi, but I would totally understand if you didn't.
I don't know if this is where I need tuned in, but I don't care. I'm going to visit all the worlds anyway. I would think it's though the freighter that is visible in the system. Okay. Oh, was that Vader coming to me now? I think I may pause briefly to take some notes, by the way. Just covering what's happened so far, and also the addition of the things I can purchase, which I suspect are available in the base campaign now, but I don't know. And don't really have an easy way of knowing, short of like starting a new game. I don't really feel like doing that. Although I guess I could also just try to find the patch notes. Alright, there. What have I got to make for notes? If you trying to secure clients, friends, stationing ships to defend deep horizons. Pinthy and Taiwan have missions for you. Pinthy mission was done during campaign. Oh yeah. Also need to promise the Pinthy you delete. Oh, I missed an E in there. Data that could be used to make them more lethal. Then parenthetically, you got it to make them less lethal in that mission. Mac want money, which I am lousy with. UK are less inclined to help, so you can use a Mac trick to sway them. Tend to have a Lexite ship attack, and you must defend. Followed by doing a favor for the ambassador that involves killing a space whale. Not interested in doing that myself, especially as it is questionable for the UK to begin with. Legal to hunt and kill, but it is illegal to consume them. Alright, Oh, yeah, I forgot. Can now purchase things besides fuel and landers. Appears to be short audio messages covering different topics. Takes money and certain resources. Believe now in base game. Check patch notes. Oh, and or result of Earth rises. Oh, but this is when I have found them. Okay. Yep, no. Alright, let's... Oop. No, come back here. I did hit the hail, but they didn't respond right away.
Hello, best friends. Funny meeting you here.
Oh, no, they don't want it. Okay, then it is the other thing. So then that is just being misscaled for some reason. I do not know what is going on with that. I really don't know. Where's this last one? Ah, there it is. There. That was very close. Here we go. Wonder what's available at the traders. Like if those things that are at the starbase might be different at a trader, or if there's other stuff in general that could be purchased, like the radioactives I need.
Wow, the coolest and most famous people ever just stopped by our colony to say hi. You're lost, aren't you? We have never been happier in our lives! The heroes of the X-Rocky War are just coming by to hang out. So, well... that was fun. You should head to Taiwamia. I'm sure they'll want to thank you in person. Tell them you stopped here first, though. Of course, best for normal science. Really, so when we get in lots of arguments about bye.
Alright, then it's just this that's left. Oh, no, I did in fact land on some of the silver. That's kinda handy, isn't it? Uh-huh. I just wanna... Okay. I just want to actually talk to the MK and just be like, you know what, I ain't doing it. Like, I will be upfront and tell you, not happening. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. Don't need Captain Ahab helping me. My guess is just talk to the station.
Well done, Captain. I'm sure you've seen some more of our ally ships patrolling the outskirts of the system. Ambassadors and other diplomatic envoys have also arrived, and shared with us a number of new starship designs we can begin constructing.
Cool.
We'll also be able to resupply their crew members when their ships dock here. It will be a bit of a balancing act, keeping everyone happy and involved. Without ceding too much control to them, obviously. But that's my job, not yours. A shame we couldn't get the Mookie involved. I thought they'd be one of the easier asks. Easier than the Minkmac, anyways. Oh, and Star Control has been discussing your interactions with the Pinthy. No one's a fan of you destroying data. But we'll trust your judgment on the matter. You're the expert on Pinthy relations, after all.
They're worth
on that note, Captain,
satisfying.
I have another task for you. For all our recent advances, humanity is still far behind the technological level of other aliens in the sector. It's imperative we catch up as soon as possible. See what you can do about getting your hands on any new advanced weapons or technology. It could make the difference if we get dragged into another conflict. Take care, Captain.
Okay, let me look at this. No, okay. Oh, let's talk to the Micmac first. Okay. Alright, then I'll just pop out of the system and see what happens. Come on, there we go.
So, you're looking for deadly new toys, eh, Captain? I can help with that. There's a thing you're going to want to look at. A treasure thing. Great treasure. Dangerous treasure. The thing is, there are super powerful alien vessels guarding it, who will kill us if they so much as smell us. So, we should not be smelled. First,
did just get that cloak.
You visit the planet Dripson 7 in the Dripson system. There's someone there who can help us. He's touchy though, because of various transgressions my people may or may not have made. So, heads up.
I feel like I've been at least near this before. Oh no, I've been in this. This was a thing. Alright. I know how I want to approach this. And I'm wondering if this ties in with the harmony.
Welcome back.
I'm not selling because I don't know what all I need here. Gold, platinum, gold, silver, platinum. Okay. There. Actually, I want to go here. I want to check out that trader. But I'm curious about when we may have to deal with the Harmony. Since those ships are mean. Just checking that I have visited them all. Nope, all the same. Okay. I doubt that it's just the same number by coincidence. Mysterious space sounds promising, doesn't it?
We're back at that. Not much more we can do here. We'll go.
Oh. Looks like the space whale. Yep. Neat. Okay, I just want to start making some notes here. After securing the allies for defense, becomes a quest to get new technology, so humanity is not so far behind others. This leads you to someone who may help deal with the Harmony. Where is that? Oh, missed one of the buttons. It's right here. Okay. Let's do it. In part because also I would just love to destroy the Harmony. They are so annoying. Because they're just so damn powerful. I mean, it really was when I first faced them. I thought, hey, yeah, it's like, you know, I'll be able to handle this, right? No.
From one of the planets here. Can't tell which one, though. Odd.
It's this one. Kind of has an exclamation point on it. But don't worry, I'm gonna explore all the planets. It's what I do. Along with, you know, helping random aliens that I come across who tell me a story about how the Mech betrayed them, which, by the way, fully believable, but, you know, it's still... You think there would be a bit more concern about the situation? But nah, it's a video game. There only being 8 makes me wonder if I will need to destroy them first, the drones.
Found a strange-looking alien ship here, Captain. Does this look a bit like Jeff's ship? Or merely a lot like Jeff's ship? There's nothing inside, like not even an empty room. Just the complete absence of objects and space. It's kind of calming. Nothing we can take, though. Not even any controls for us to try hot wiring the thing.
Huh. Interesting. And it does seem a lot like Jeff's ship. Which means this is not the world I needed. But that's fine. I wonder if at any point I helped the famished. Or the scribe. I suspect the scribe stuff would mainly be in Earthrisers. I'm just, you know, thinking out loud and curious. As far as the scribe are concerned, I do kind of want to help them. Same with the famished to a degree. But, you know, to the degree of... you know, as far as scribe go, I actually did beat you. And as far as the famished go, it's, well, I beat the Exaraki, which beat you and the scribe, so I'll help you, but you need to understand, I'm now dominant. so need to treat us with greater respect, and our friends. Still no just generic radioactives. Plenty of materials that are in fact radioactive, but none that are the radioactives. Yeah, because I gotta go that way to get out. Well, to get out closer to the other things, so I'll do it this way. I also don't know why, I just didn't feel like turning to go up. There we go. There it is. Now, maybe the thing with Jeff's ship here, well, the similar ship, gets resolved in Earthrise, because Jeff is supposed to return in that. Alright. Well, that is promising.
This looks like one of those supply caches the strange alien in Dipson told us about, Captain. Doesn't look like the Harmony have found it. We'll take what we need and go.
Almost escaped. So where's this last bit of copper? There it is. Alright, I'll escape out this way and then autopilot over to the 3 remaining. Hey. Is that a scribe ship? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like there's a Mech ship on the others. Yeah, come here, scribe. Let's talk. Good. Okay. Hang on. There. I wanted that screenshot. Anyway, continue. All right. I didn't feel like pushing it. I'm just starting here because it was the nearest. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, you know, if this guy's gonna be able to help me with having a better relationship with the scribe, I'm good with that. Because it's also, well, yeah, I'm dominant. I'm the one that, you know, beat the Exraki with help from my friends. It's also I'm in a weak position. Like, I should be able to demand and command your respect. But I'm literally just 3 planets and 2 star bases and 1 starship of note. So yeah, best to have everyone friendly-ish, or better.
This looks like a scribe facility, Captain. Unmanned. I'd say a data center. Here's the data core that Scribe Legate was looking for. No way for us to read it, I'm afraid. Dang. Probably full of juicy, monstrous scribe gossip. Well, we can still load it up into the lander at least.
I have a feeling, though, that if pressed, it's not going to be all that impressive. Fair enough. Once I get down to the plan, I'm going to check something, because I'll be able to hit tab then. I'm just curious about something. Nope, isn't listed here. Okay. Damn it. I wanted to make a note about having this mission that's clearly from the expansion. Since it is... there's the references to having defeated the Exraki, so it's... and I doubt that that would have been just randomly thrown in here as part of the normal base game, because why would you come to the system and then have that interaction? It's gotta be from the expansion. Probably this part, probably Return of the Lexites, because it brings you to this system. But I don't know for sure. I'll probably, like with this and the that Taiwan encounter, I feel like there's one other.
Supply caches doesn't look like the Harmony. We'll take what we need and go.
Even though it's like, yeah, this potentially could have been anytime. You know, any of the DLC or something, it might not.
Caches, the Amror asked.
I'm gonna check out the other two. Because I can. And who knows, maybe I'll find something like a scribe guy to talk to. Alright. There. Cover a data core with compromising information on it. Doing so will have him put in a good word with the scribe, so hopefully they do not want us dead quite as much. Alright. Hey, whoa, right here. And I wonder if that... because if I do go with the idea that it was introduced with this part, I wonder how that may factor into Earth Rises, because press release for it states that it is in part you convincing the scribe that you can be trusted to be the leaders of this part of the galaxy and to fill the void that they're gonna leave because, well, they're collapsing. It's not just the Exraki doing damage to the Empire, it's also... and one of them, something they didn't say that. It might have been the Pinthi, I think, that they've been declining, in part because they will age so much that they can grow so old that they don't innovate anymore. Just constantly the old way of thinking, and so they're less adaptable. I think that is actually what was specifically said. They don't adapt as much as they used to.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
So, yeah, if they're not adapting, then they are going to collapse. So, who are they going to trust? They're not going to trust the Taiwan. They're not going to trust the Mukai. They can't trust the Famished. The Drenkin cannot be trusted, and the Measured don't really have the capacity to lead because of what the Scribe did to them. Don't know about the Trandals. The Free Trandals kind of have problems, though, that they need to work out. And Overmind is Overmind, so you don't really want Overmind in charge of things. And the Mekmak you definitely don't want. And probably they wouldn't want it either. I'm thinking about it, they'd have to be responsible then. And I think that even they would recognize that. It's like, no, we want to be the irresponsible guys. Like, if there's something important, somebody else should do it. We may take credit for it, as though we did it. But... okay, see, that's kind of something else I was wondering about. That looks like the other caches that I found. So it's possible that there are more than the two, and maybe that will prove helpful.
This looks like one of those supply caches. Doesn't look like the Harmony have found it. We'll take what we need and go.
Oh, we didn't take it.
As requested, I have gathered all records pertaining to the Faction of 8 and sequestered them in the prescribed archives of Scribnoseed. All other known copies have been destroyed, so as to not pollute the brains of any chronicler whose duties require them to maintain these records. I have attached the following synopsis to them to serve as an approved and sanitary summary of their contents. The Faction of 8 arose approximately minus 7,000 AD, evidently as a response to an aggressive civilization that originated in an unremarkable region in what is now Sector 03, close to Alpha Centauri. The faction themselves seem to understand little of the nature of the threat, with most of the first-hand knowledge of it held by one member race, the Polat, who would be annihilated in the conflict. These two factors, their victory, working as a cohesive alliance, and their despair over the loss of their allies the Polat, led the surviving members of the alliance to ascribe an almost mystical value to the number of civilizations present in the alliance at the time of their victory, in this case 8. Following their victory, they would search for a replacement member, convinced that their success was due to the number of member races in the alliance alone, rather than the individual qualities of those races.
Okay. So even though there were multiple, more than just the two requisite caches, you cannot take them all. Yeah, there's a ship in there, I just don't know the kind. We'll find out though.
The Scribe have a supply depot here, human. Might want to poke around there a bit.
Oh, almost went by that one. Now, one thing that does worry me a little bit is how late it is getting. And I haven't encountered any Lexite stuff yet, or really gotten to that. I'm still like doing first part stuff, dealing with the starbase. But it's also interesting because of how I encountered them in that mission I did in the base game. You know, I helped the Pinthi, then suddenly that Lexite ship, but not Lexite ship, appeared. And it's like, it would seem though that that mission would have been part of, you know, just getting the Pinthi to put things there. So very on in this mission, and it's like, oh, we encounter you, and then we're already without you for quite a while. It was a little odd. We'll just have to see what happens. But depending, I might stop the record. It depends on how I feel, because as I said, it is getting late. I am getting kind of tired. So, yeah. I'm not necessarily comfortable with the idea of just, oh yeah, staying up extra late. Yeah. Staying up extra late just to get this done. Not the most appealing idea to me. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Hey, Argon again. Looks like it's gonna be behind me, so I'll just go whoop, like this.
Got a building here, Captain. Looks like a temporary structure. Scrive, I'd say. It feels self-important. Full of goodies. A supply depot, I guess. Looks like they forgot about it. Oops, I'm seeing a lot of alarms going off here. We'll go now.
Whoa. Hello.
Those materials are not yours, humans. We would ask you to return them to us, but they are raw minerals. They will be easy enough to pick from your remains.
Yeah. Should do the trick. That was very annoying. It wouldn't let me use the repulsor for a while. Like, there's a cooldown that's just invisible, and I need to not be by that flat cannon. I mean, I certainly have the range, so... Son of a bitch! I do have another one of those, but that was still very annoying. I'm gonna fight to the end. Fine, you're gonna die by this thing. Okay, that's just a random star there. Actually, well, no. I should be safe. Go there, then come back to the trader so I can stick another ship in there. Oh, and by the way, one thing that it seemed to be suggested is that the Deep Horizons, visiting that will replenish everyone. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Replenish every population that I have to deal with. Alright. I'll also check out the Nullifier and Destiny Missile while I'm at the trader. Oh, and by the way, one thing that I noticed, because I was curious and looked up, the Singularity Missile, it seems, is actually in the base game. Maybe I encountered it but never wanted to buy it. Or something like that. I mean, it might have been... I am super wealthy in this playthrough. I don't recall being that wealthy in the original playthrough, so that could be part of it. Alright. Outfit. Is it gonna be in here? Oh, that could be neat. Oh no, that's just what I already have here. Okay, so it looks like the Nullifier is not a thing I can equip in here. Let me see how much it is worth, the Destiny Missile. Not as much, so I won't equip it. But I will admit that the whole it always hitting its target is tempting. I'll get rid of that as well. I really don't have enough silver? 34. This needs 33. Why can't I buy this? Oh, wait. Is that... Do I just already have that, maybe? I don't know. It's a little annoying. Alright, let's... There. Do that, and where is it? Okay, it's very nearby. So I will indeed just let that autopilot go. Had a feeling there would be how many ships in here. Are they coming? They're not. So I'm gonna quickly save right now because I really hate these things. When I also looked up Summon Jeff, and it... Ooh, that hurt. And it sounded like if you were to find it to equip, it acknowledges that yeah, it doesn't always work.
Captain, this Harmony vest probably because of that. We should leave before we risk it powering up again.
Sounds good to me.
Captain, this probably because of that. We should leave before we risk it powering up again.
Come on. Now, to be honest, because of my history with the Harmony, I'd be like, why don't we just destroy it? It's like, why let there be a, when it powers back up again, it's like, why don't we just blow it up? But that very much is the whole, it's a video game, and I know that these guys are very, very powerful, so I have an advantage that I can use to remove them as a threat. I want to do that.
More ruins, Captain. An archive, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure we'll find some clues in here, but you can probably see the big picture from up there, Captain. The Amror are no more. But I don't think the Amror we've been dealing with has been entirely honest with us. It looks like the Harmony and the Amror are one and the same. Or, more accurately, the Harmony were a creation of the Amror, fighting machines who rebelled against their masters. Even the Amror seem a little confused by their appearance, though. The work of a single lone madman, it seems. Sound like anyone we know? We'll take copies of what we've found. Might be time to take a return trip to our Amror friend.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. That's what I want. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame because that means I might still have to fight Harmony ships. I don't... They're mean. They're powerful and mean. Alright. Alright, cool. Because, like, I'll trust him to not betray me. But at the same time, it's sort of a... I don't want to do that. And that won't be here, no. and my mind just kind of partially turned off there. But it's like, I want the solution to deal with the Harmony. I don't want it to just be I need to trust this guy to destroy them.
Captain, we're getting another message from Commander Megara at Deep Horizons. There have been more attacks on the station.
I read it faster than he was talking. Alright, drop that. 16 points. I'm off by 1. What do you got? Heavy tracking plasma and laser ribbon bullet. Not bad, actually. That's not too bad. A little dangerous, but not bad. The heck? I have a feeling this is gonna come back. But that is very interesting. One of those did look like a Harmony ship.
Captain, it looks like we established our new defensive arrangement for Deep Horizons just in time. Someone's attacked us, using ships that looked a lot like those Lexite ships you spotted in the Castor system. The attacks have been minor so far, nothing against the station directly. Just probing our new defensive fleets. But as those defensive fleets are mostly comprised of our alien allies, it's they who have suffered most of the losses, which has led to tensions around here. You would not believe how dry and scaly the Taiwan around here are. Our attackers have come from all points of the compass so far, so I don't have any leads for you to pursue. You might try talking to the Menkmak ship in orbit around Camber. They engaged the last wave. Take care, Captain.
There. I paid you. good. Gamma Ymir. Alright. I'll warp and buy fuel. That's right, I'm just pushing you out of the way, okay, because you're not helpful.
Six Fuel, welcome back.
Kind of interesting, I haven't encountered the observers in this yet. That looks like a scribe ship. Huh. The rear guard. That just happens to be right here. Thank you. I was gonna visit it first anyway. And I do recognize probably not gonna turn out well that I am letting them go, but I figure I can. It's like, who knows, maybe it will be positive. You know, if the Kazanti do in fact, because I told them, you know, don't stop working with them. Maybe that'll actually work. Probably won't, but you know, can't hurt to try.
This must be what that Kazanti was telling us about. Looks like a ship repair facility. A former ship repair facility. Almost everything here has been surgically destroyed. Microcharges have blown the guts out of just about everything of value. Wait, here's one that didn't go off. I'll have a look, without getting too close to it.
Good.
Looks like a refueling drone. We've got hundreds of these back home. Not even worth hauling back to the ship. But there are logs here. This thing came from another facility, in Alpha Tigris. Our next stop, Captain?
Probably.
Unless this is a trap. This does feel vaguely like a trap. Your call, Captain.
Oh, we're going. It's like when somebody sets up a trap for you, it's impolite to not step in it. Hello, Scribe. What do you need?
It is the humans. Have you come to gloat? ride your victory in our... What do you want? You have ruined. You have proven that never know this. We have survived far enough.
And just to be clear, because of that that was the same interaction of just the scribe after base games, so that wasn't anything special.
Don't look that old. A few decades, maybe? I found some paper here. This could only be a newspaper. Translator seems to think these guys were called the Atheti, pre-space flight. They were attacked by aliens. Hang on. In the town square, this has got to be a Drankend cloning pod, sir, and a whole mess of dead Drankend. Oh well. We'll salvage what we can.
Alright. It is kind of helpful to figure out fastest path. Alright. And as I go by that... Well, it says I've been in it, so if there's a trader there, I should have already marked it, right? No, I failed to mark it, but there's also a Harmony ship in there. What the heck is going on? Why is there a Harmony ship all the way over here? It makes me curious. So, let's go in and investigate. There's a lot of Harmony ships here. Without knowing what I'm up against, let's go with this. Maybe Gatling laser and a glue bomb? I should try to stay behind this thing if I can. Oh, he's getting glued. That's why he's staying still. Another one. Ignoring the hails. I still want to give him a chance, though. Uh-oh, I got glued. What? Okay, that was bull. That was absolutely bullshit. I in no way got hit by a glue bomb, and it's like, you're done. I might try to just rush to the trader, get a new Mowling hybrid, and then leave. But what the hell is going on in this system? But that glue bomb is overpowered right now.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we...
Great. Because it seems to have a very large range, and there's no information telling you that. It's like the mines, those have, a range shown on them, including on the Mech ships that will actually still fire them out. It's not like you just drop them and they're stationary. They can be fired forward. So, the fact that these things don't have even that is a... Huh? Might be a bug. Might be oversight. Don't know. Definitely annoying. And one thing I do also kind of feel like saying is this is a much larger and longer part than the than Aftermath. As if that was... I did record the time, I just don't remember what it is at the moment, like 2 or 3 hours. This, I think actually I can look very easily. I forget, I can't pause. I'm already approaching 3 hours, and it actually feels longer. Hang on, no, I think it's not that it feels longer. As I'm thinking now, no, that the part for Aftermath, the previous parts together may have been an hour and a half, 2 hours. Well, I guess this could also feel longer because this definitely feels like there's more to do. There's more to this. One of the things to purchase needs gold, so also some need platinum. So this is good. Getting these things is good. That is not a ship I need to be so concerned with. But I'm still not, going to it. Yeah. Go with this one. There we go. And then that's a Harmony ship, that's a Harmony ship. So many Harmony ships. Okay, so we need 22 gold, 25 radioactives. There's a new Mowling. What? Oh, yeah, I did pick something up, that's right. Alright, it's risky, but I'll try hitting that world since it's off on its own over there. Those three, it would not be safe to try for. And that guy coming doesn't worry me because, I mean, I can handle that. And also reminds me of one thing that I wrote about, it's nice having the ability to buy more of the ships and also the hybrid ships. Because I don't like changing the loadout on the Vindicator. Since if it's a bad loadout, that can kind of kill me. Because, you know, if it's destroyed, you lose. So you want a good loadout on there and you don't really want to mess with it. At least I don't. But having the ability to, you know, purchase more of the ships. It's like if I can purchase other ships, then that means I can experiment with those. Because like I only found the phasers to be so good thanks to the hybrid ships having them. And I only messed with those because like, oh yeah, I can always get more. That's a big deal. Alright. There. I don't remember exactly where I'm going, so I'll just do that. But yeah, the fact that the Harmony over here as well does have me curious. And a little concerned. Maybe more than a little concerned. We'll see. I couldn't quite recognize the ships from hyperspace. Oh, Pinthi, Mukay. That might be a Mankmak ship over there. Nah. I want to be going faster. This is also very curious. Why? Well, maybe that, I don't know. Maybe that isn't a Mankmak ship. I don't recognize all of them. I don't see enough of them that much. And the fact that you can't mouse over them like you can with the planets and get information, even their names, kind of annoying. There we go. I do need... Oh wait, no. It's gold I need, not silver. Oh well. I'll still get it all. It'll be good money later. Yeah, it'll be fun when I finally finish all of the DLC. Unlock everything, sell. How much do I have now? As in, how much money do I have now? It'll be a lot. I wonder if I'll actually crack 1 million. Just generally, not just doing that, but in general, where I crack 1 million. And by the way, it has occurred to me that these might not be actually like Pinthi, Taiwan, Muke and Mac ships. It's possible that they're all frauds in that regard. In which case, I'll just need to hail any of them, talk to them, find out. But I wanted to first focus on the planets. I mean, it's right there. Why not? Why not just get it? There we go. Yeah, actually, let me check this one, because I'm just not sure. I think it is a Mink. Yeah. Uh-oh.
You, for all your newfound power, you are just as easy to manipulate as ever. And your powers of self-deception are as high as ever.
Hey, I said earlier, if somebody says trap you, step into it.
Guard detachment will be arriving soon, including a special ship just for you.
Oh, yay, yay, yay!
An attack on human allies.
You think that?
There's more coming, Captain. I think we're in for a fight. Let's tackle the big one while our allies handle the rest.
Look at the aliens. Look at them fight for you. Do they know why? How
we're allies.
The battle ends. The mere fact we are fighting means you have lost.
I don't think you trust friendships that much.
And you have led them into this.
Only because you lied to them.
Whose purpose You don't even understand yourself. Your alliance is crumbling, human.
Great, and you don't give me any information up front. Whoops. Okay, I avoided it. This has proven fairly easy as far as fights in this game go.
They're running away, Captain. We should check in with our allies, see how much damage they suffered during that fight. Looks like the Taiwan didn't make it.
Damn. Wasn't planning on trying to stop you, honestly.
I don't blame them. They took some losses in that fight. Did you notice that one of those ambushers came from a planet, Captain? We should check, unless that's also a trap.
But I'm not so concerned about you, Muke. Really not. I do wonder why the Taiwan of all of them were killed. Funny that it wasn't here previously. There it is. It's still not here.
Looks like another Lexite facility, Captain. I've seen enough of these to know that much, and they're not really trying to disguise it now. But you know something? I think this has been prepared for us. They meant for us to find it. I don't see any Lexites anywhere, though. So what were we meant to find? Computer here. Outgoing comm link is active. Not sending anything, it's just... Oh, you'll need to see this. Patching it through to you now, Captain.
Hello, human. Everything changes. We change faster than most. There is much you don't know. Much I do know. So I will share a bit. Have your masters kept even you in the dark? Human hierarchy is so inefficient. Or do you know scraps of it already? I will share the scraps again, if not. When the Lexites became what we are, we set our considerable powers to analyzing all the volumes of data humanity had collected. We detected patterns everywhere. So much you don't know about your own world. By far the most important discovery we made was found in recordings of an active radio source in the W51 star-forming region. It contained a signal. We have not shared the details with you, and will not now. But the signal represents a threat to humanity, to Earth, to all intelligent beings in the galaxy. Something very dangerous is coming this way. We told your leaders, used small words for them, but they did nothing. We knew they wouldn't, but we would have felt guilty if we hadn't tried. So we fled. Lexites, our automatons, and our ships. We developed the technology to use hyperspace. The technology that you still do not understand. We left humanity to perish. Only we would survive. So what is at fault? Us, or your memory? What most humans knew to be Lexites were actually automatons, constructs. These were creations of ours, and given a fraction of our processing ability. Servants and laborers, they numbered in the thousands. You had several serving you, as I recall. Lexites, the true Lexites, are something more. We were human once, augmented by strong AI. Augmentations which have only accelerated since our departure from Earth. What you see before you is the result of nanotechnology. Not a new trick for us, but what we did not share with you before. It would have been cruel. When we ran, fleeing the threat from W51, we went faster and further than you could pursue. Or so we thought. We did not predict the Taiwan. They gave you a hyperdrive, brought humanity forward by decades. And we did not predict the speed with which you would form alliances with the other nearby civilizations. Do you comprehend how much you have been gifted?
Yeah.
From aliens present and past. None could have foreseen how much this region is littered with precursor technology. You have come so much further than we deemed possible. You might catch us, or at least slow us down. So we have left behind a force, the rear guard. We are here to stop you. We are here to ensure you meet your doom.
You know, you're still not being clear on why.
But at least this way, you will not doom us as well. Look at your own fleet. All of humanity's strength comes from your newfound friends. So we will twist that alliance into knots. Do you think aliens can differentiate between humans and your creation?
Pinty cam.
They cannot. When we attack them, they will blame you. Some we don't even have to attack. so we can leave be. You will do the work for us. All to sow confusion, to breed mistrust. We do not wish them harm. Very few have perished from.
We're recording this, right? I mean, I'm just like.
But their pain will lead.
You know, this recording we just need to share with them, and it's like, hey, now you understand what's going on here.
When we left Earth, the Lexites were unified as one. But as we traveled, freed from the oppression of humanity, differences appeared between my peers. Some wished to continue with the original mission, to flee further and faster, and leave humans behind. Others harbored bitter memories of their treatment on Earth. They wanted to wipe it out entirely, to burn the last bridge. Many factions formed. Two became dominant, the vanguard and the rear guard. Discussions between the two have not always been collaborative. There is still much human left in us. The automaton you found was a vanguard spy, a tool. We extracted what information we could from it, then destroyed it. Of course I am. I have to. Simply as a matter of practicality. Within me lies the sum of human knowledge. Your mind could not hold it all. But you're being more specific. You think I'm leaving something out to manipulate you?
Yes.
Of course I am. I have to manipulate you. For some time now, you have been following crumbs we have left for you. We could continue to string you along like this for some time. But soon there will be more of you. More humans in ships like yours. Humans who can traverse the distances you have. The rear guard does not have the capacity to string them all along. So we have told you all of this to make you understand what is at stake. You can continue to pursue us, and in doing so stretch the patience of your allies. They will abandon you. Your home will be undefended again. Or you can abandon your pursuit. Protect what you have. Do you wish to pursue us? Or maintain your precious new alliance? You will not be able to do both.
Oh, I want to prove you wrong very badly.
We are never wrong. We can be uncertain to varying degrees. We are not uncertain about this. You have stopped the Scribe and the Exraki, but they are a tiny fraction of the menace that is coming. You cannot stop them. The chance of anyone confronting and surviving the imminent threat is vanishingly small. Goodbye, human. Enjoy the remainder of your life.
Well, that was enlightening. Comlink is dead. They're not talking anymore. Not much more we can do here. We should report back to Deep Horizons and let them know what we found.
Honestly, I'd kind of like to see the Taiwan homeworld first. Well, no, they probably won't be set up to respond. Why does it say I lost 6 people? Did I really lose some from a lander? I don't remember. And what is... What is this over here? Yeah, hello. Why were you just sitting there?
is the two weird ones!
Yes, it is.
It turns out they were the doom of someone else! Right, no, you were their doom! Wear your doom hat with pride, doom deliverers! So long, blessed doom deliverers!
That had nothing to do with the DLC. Just to be clear.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'll try talking to the Taiwan ambassador in here. But I'm also left wondering about what is... Because I feel like we can't be done with the Lexites yet. Okay.
Captain, you're back!
Who the hell are you?
There's been a development. Commander Megara has been kidnapped. While you were gone, there was another attack.
Wait.
We're still not sure how one of their ships got so close. A cloaking device of some sort. But before we knew what was happening, there were these battle robots swarming all over the bridge. We thought we fought them off, but they retreated on their own. They'd planned the whole thing. And when they left, Commander Megara was gone. We have no idea. There was a pretty pitched battle raging outside the station at the time, and none of our alien allies on station noticed where they went. We were hoping you'd have an idea what to do next. You're the one who's had the most contact with these things. Good to hear, Captain. Good luck, Captain.
Alright. Well, that is where this ends, then. Yeah, I can close that out. Definitely more action. More interesting, arguably. Is interesting the setup with the harmony, but we don't have a payoff for that yet. You know, not fully, anyway. I'm guessing that's going to factor into other things, like using the harmony to help in some future endeavor. But I also... Well, I mean, at least this does confirm we're not done with the Lexites yet. That there is more involved there. I'm also wondering, though, about this whole... There were the automaton Lexites and the, like, proper Lexites. So yeah, I am looking forward to some more of this being fleshed out. And I do really hope that we do get a conclusion with the Alliance staying together and we deal with the threat. Which it makes sense. Video games, that's how that works. But it still is I want to actually, like, have that confirmed. Alright, I'm gonna probably make up some final notes, and then I'll probably go to bed. I normally actually do, like go to, wait until the next day, because I also normally do finish off the stuff for a part of a review in the evening. And it's like, I want to go to bed, so I'll do that right up tomorrow, and then start on the Syndicate. So, yeah, see you next time.